Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Unpopular by Choice. Now, today's video, it's trigger warning, gotta let you know, but we gotta keep shining a light on this type of stuff. I'm gonna let the video speak for itself, and after scripture, we'll get right into the reaction, and I'll see you after the video, guys. Thanks for coming by. I'm so glad that you're here. So, Ephesians 5:11 have nothing to do with the fruitless deeds of darkness, but rather expose them. Proverbs 24:11. Rescue those being led away to death. Hold back those staggering toward slaughter. So you already know it's going to be a doozy. This is a KFC commercial. They have to tell you. Shut up. Another KFC commercial. They have to tell everyone to avoid karma. Oh my gosh.
This is a combo bin of meat. A combo bin is 2,000 pounds approximately of meat that's coming in from a boning facility where they take it off the carcass and put it into here.
The meat in these boxes comes from many different animals and many different places. Some is even from overseas. All of it is ground together to make the juicy hamburger.
He said many different animals from many different places.
Hamburger Americans love. Hamburger used to be the scraps left over from butchering just one cow. But a significant change has occurred. Now, parts of many cows are blended together by the ton.
If we take the meat from one animal, grind it up and make ground beef from just one animal, we're including only the bacteria from one animal. But if we take the meat from 1,000 different animals and grind that together, we're pooling the bacteria from 1,000 different animals as well.
So explain this to me. How many different cows would be in one burger?
Well, I suspect that there are hundreds or even thousands of animals that have contributed to a single hamburger.
This is a combo bin of meat. A combo bin is two.
No.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You know what time it is. Y'all still feeding this stuff to y'all's kids?
Well,
Tell me how McDonald's serves 7 million burgers a day. That's 2.5 billion burgers a year. Let's do the math here. If there's only 1 billion cows in the world, and 300 million of those are in India where they have laws where you can't kill them, they don't eat them, you know? I'm trying to do the math, and the math just ain't mathing here. Where are they getting the cows from? Where are they getting their meat from? Something just don't make sense to me. I don't know. I know it does make sense though. The math. And if the math ain't mathing, we ain't eating it.
it's a wrap. I mean, I'm good. It's for the people meat. Quality meat's made from people like you.
Part of that investigation is that winding down.
Human remains found at McDonald's.
It is indeed,
meat
Jeff.
soup.
Take a live look behind me. This is what's left of the FBI evidence recovery team inside this car. And take a look at this vehicle. We believe this is the owner of the business just returning to take back possession of his business. More on that in a second. But take a look. Another busy day out here on Detroit's east side, just down the road from City Airport. Sources say they have removed several boxes of what is believed to be human remains. Sources say many, many people. This was a big operation. And get this, inside this business, a saw used to cut up bodies, it is believed. All taken away as evidence to the Wayne County Medical Examiner's Office where it will be tested. This business is known as International Biological. It advertised as a medical educational service provider. The owner is Art Rathburn. He has a mortician license, has had in Michigan since 1982, but the big question is, did he get human bodies illegally, and was he selling them illegally? Just moments ago, the owner, we believe, showed up. I tried to ask him some questions. Mr. Rathburn, will you talk with us? What do you have to hide, sir?
The bodies with evidence.
Now, sources tell me the FBI is not out here on a fishing expedition. Mr. Rathburn is not charged with any crime. He is not in custody. They did search his house in Grosse Pointe Park on Wednesday as well. How could he get bodies that are not donated to science? This is shocking to the funeral home industry in Metro Detroit. We're going to have more on that part of this story next hour at 6. Jeff, Carolyn?
Well, Jim, obviously some extensive evidence gathering there. Are we just at the tip of the iceberg on this investigation, you think?
Could very well, and we're not clear on how long it's going to take to do the testing of what is believed human remains. But get this, you had a death in your family, you thought there was a burial or a cremation, and then you find out the body ended up here. Shocking, to say the least.
Certainly so, a lot of questions.
Check out Funeral Scams Part 1 and 2, guys. That's all about it. That's craziness. Insanity. Wow.
We are God's chosen people. It's just that most Jews don't like to admit it, but our God is Lucifer. Your God is gold. Well, that's what we like, is lots of gold, lots of shekels, some American Express cards. You know, we like to spend, we like to have a good time. We let the Goyim do the work, and we have a party. Oh, in other words, free foreign aid, free housing, free food, and you just let the other races be your Goyim cattle slaves. Is this correct? That's what they want, so we let them be that.
What they
and
want.
this is what's coming and planned in this country too, isn't it? The United States. Well, this country here, we're going to brown this country up. We're bringing all the Mexicans and all the Hispanics across the border. They're interbreeding, especially with a lot of the white women, the shiksas as we call them. And they're interbreeding with them. Pretty soon there won't be a white race, it will be all brown.
You heard him. Same guy that says you're eating your kids. You're not eating the dogs. You're not eating the cats. You're eating your children.
Totally get control of these Christian churches who at one time told their congregations to stay away from you Jews. How did that happen? Well, you know, our Father Lucifer, the number one thing of all the organizations out there on the earth that we would want to infiltrate and take over. Totally.
800,000 children reported missing each year. 2,000 every day.
For some people, for some reason, shoes are a very fascinating subject. Lefties, handcrafted men's alligator boots, and these real snakeskin sneakers. But aren't these shoes interesting? Aren't these shoes fascinating? Even the Pope has his own pair, and it's not just one Pope either. All of the Popes have their own pair of red shoes. There's even actors that used to be child stars that wear these shoes. Remember Ronald McDonald and his huge pair of red shoes? Here's a fun fact about Ronald McDonald. Allegedly, he was a carry-on or a copy of Bozo the Clown. And this is Ronald McDonald's house. And see all of these young people here? All of these people are part of something called the Red Shoe Society, which Ronald McDonald's house are the founders of. Now these boots are the ones I find the most fascinating. Let me get you a closer look. So these boots were worn by Lady Gaga
at
an award ceremony. They're called meat boots.
It's disgusting.
Now, I don't know what kind of fashion statement he's trying to make here, but that is not the one for me. And if we're being totally honest at this point, couldn't have actually made this video without giving Little Nas X his own special mention. Although these shoes are black. Go and look at what these shoes are. What's inside of these shoes in the sole. If you don't know, go and Google it. It's so easy. Or have a look in the comments, because I bet you loads of my followers and friends are keen to tell you in the comments. Oh, and if you're not already following me, you flipping should do. Come on to my page as well and click the notification bell and click all so you don't miss none of my future uploads.
People run them up. Click the notification bell. Do it.
Donald Red Shoe Review. Good time. Great taste. That's why this is our place. After you. The good time, great taste of McDonald's.
Good time, great taste. That's why this is our place. The good time, great taste of McDonald's.
Jump in. Good time, great taste.
Wow.
Donald Red Shoe Review. Good time. Great taste.
Oh shit! Ariana Grande has caused quite a storm on social media this week, and it's all to do with the dress that she wore for the Grammys. And yes, the Grammys has been some time, but people weren't actually paying attention. So Ariana Grande basically wore this red dress. But what a lot of fans didn't actually realise was that it actually had a red shoe on the back. And as much as some people think it's nothing more than a reference to Dorothy's shoes from The Wizard of Oz, other people are actually speculating that Ariana Grande is in fact referencing the Red Shoe Club. So what is the Red Shoe Club? The Red Shoe Club allegedly is for the elite, filled with high celebrities, part of the royal family, and politicians. It is a club in which they kidnap, traffic, kill, and even sometimes eat young children. People believe the red shoes are actually made from human skin, and the people who wear them are part of this paedophilic organisation. Wearing the shoe is basically a symbol to others about their power. Don't shoot the messenger because I just think it's a Dorothy reference.
Me too. Dorothy reference.
Oh shit.
Guy in there, a powerful executive type. You know what I mean? He said he tried to make me relax by giving me a can of Coke. Started telling me about the nature of the industry. Basically, he wanted me to put my parents out. He wanted me to be my guardian. He said he would make me into the biggest teen star in history. He said I had it all, but that I had to get rid of my parents. I was like, dude, I'm 11. And he said, you're a man now. Culkin, who has been living in Paris since 2003, then explained that the man began to make his intentions clear. He started breathing real shallow. My experience with perverts kicked in. I could tell he was interested in me. He licked his lips and told me I was very handsome. I think I managed to say thank you and started thinking about how I could get out of here. Dude, I'm 11. Then he reached into his case.
I don't want to know.
Guy in there, a powerful executive type. You know what I mean? Said he tried to make me relax by giving me a can of Coke.
There goes my
So that does it for the video portion of today's video. I'm sorry, guys. That kind of messed with me a little bit. So let's go ahead and sum up our scriptures for the day. The takeaway from Ephesians. We know that verse is speaking about exposing the responsibility that we have about exposing hidden dangers and protecting the vulnerable, especially children, which that most likely does extend to uncovering truths about missing children. If you know something, you got to say something. You must. And Proverbs, the verse obviously is encouraging us to continue to uncover hidden truths and bringing light to injustice, which also is in direct correlation with these unsettling connections. All of these missing children, hundreds of thousands a year. What are some tips that we have? Obviously, give your children, they should be stranger danger up to their eyeballs. But obviously, stay aware of their surroundings. They need to be mindful, especially in unfamiliar areas or situations. We have to prepare them for the worst. Teach them protective behaviors. Make sure their GPS is on and active. Those apps are up to date. Encourage them to trust their instincts. Recognize danger signs. Get them in some self-defense courses, even if it's a YMCA something, or we got to give them a chance. We got to give them a fighting chance against these monsters. They're waiting. They're praying. Again, I mentioned the tracking tools and create family safety plans. We have clear emergency protocols set in place for public outings, particularly for any unexpected scenario that could possibly happen. Put your kids in some a controlled type of not experiment, but like a drill, something where they can have to think on their feet quickly, and so you'll see how they'll respond and where their weaknesses are and where you'll need to get them to tighten up. So, and support verified organizations. I haven't looked into any of these, but research does indicate that the Children for Missing, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children is a very good resource, and they do provide assistance if you know a child that is missing. Our prayers are with you, and please, by all means, reach out to your local, police or, enforcement groups. So the inconvenient truth of the day, guys, is the number of missing children, it far outweighs the number that they find. The numbers are staggering, and this is in the hundreds of thousands just in the United States alone. Globally, countries like, India, Germany, the UK, they're all over 100,000 as well a year. So many of these cases, they do involve runaways, family abductions. Now, a significant portion of those particular cases are solved. But there's so many more that are not, and they never will be. They will never find a vast majority of these children. So the last clip we'll go ahead and play. Thank you guys again for coming by. Thank you, creators, for helping me put this video together. And I appreciate your time. I know it's valuable. I'll see you on the next video, guys.
Please come back. There goes my smile racing. You are the reason that I'm still breathing. I'm always I climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you. Fix what I'm broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. There goes my hand shaking. There goes my heart.